Hello, good morning, namaste everyone. Hope everyone doing all right and happy 4th of July everyone. So today I'm going to talk about what type of mistake we made when we was in early 20s, right? So I study, I research, I experience, and I just try to express whatever I'm feeling right now, and then I just write it down in the paper. So I try to make a 10, but it's just 9 points. What type of mistakes we made when we was in our 20s? Why we're not supposed to do all these mistakes in our life to make a life better, right? So number one, neglecting your physical and mental health, right? So if you neglect your mental health, your physical health, you cannot move on, you cannot do the right thing, right? So make sure do not neglect your physical and mental things, right? So number two, spending time with a toxic social service. Like if you have toxic friend, toxic community, toxic anything is bother you, do not spend your time whoever is their early 20s. Do not make this mistake. Number three, prioritizing immediate salary over long-term personal growth and skill building. So in your early 20s, you're supposed to learn so many skills. You're supposed to build your so many skills, right? So don't rush for your job. Don't rush for to make a money, right? Just build your skill, learn so many skills, get training, get education, get a degree, right? So that's very important to make a long-term successful career. And number four is ignoring the power of compounding, waiting too long to invest or failing to build an emergency fund. Like if you don't know how to make an emergency fund, and then if you don't know how to make a investment early, you're gonna be regret later, because in your after your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's gonna be too late. If you start invest and save your money early, when you was 20s or 25, right? Between early 20s, your money gonna be start growing really, really good. And then in your retirement age, 50, 55, 60, you're gonna be rich, right? So learn how to invest your money. Don't when you make money, if you don't learn how to invest and where to invest, you're gonna regret so bad, right? So learn how to make a emergency fund, learn how to grow your money, right? So that's most important things. Number five, try to impress friends by buying unnecessary luxury item or running up debt, right? So if you your friends buying, if you want to impress your friend, buying expensive item, expensive jewelry, expensive anything, and if you think you're gonna impress, no, you're gonna be going a debt, right? So who's gonna be responsible? You are gonna be the responsible. Nobody gonna pay your bills. You are gonna be pay your bills yourself, right? So be smart. You don't have to impress anyone. If you have to impress anyone, buying expensive thing, even if you don't have money, even if you struggle for your money, you don't need that friend, right? So don't try to impress your friend like that. Number six, not taking care of your health, poor sleep, bad diets, and neglecting baseline fitness, right? So if you just sleep 3 hours, 4 hours, and then keep on running for the parties, keep on running for the friends, get together, so many things, and then if you don't take care of your body not gonna take care of you, right? So your body start getting poor, sick, very weak. So it's so many problems, so many complications in your health, right? If you don't sleep, if you do not have enough sleep, yes, and if you don't eat healthy, your body not gonna help you. So make sure you sleep at least 8 hours. Make sure you eating healthy. Make sure you drinking a lot of water, right? So it's really important. And then make sure you working out properly at least 4 times a week, 3 times a week, like like as much as you can, just but make a habit, right? So number 7, not taking care of mental well-being, just like example, social anxiety, right? Learning reckless behavior like excessive driving, too much party. If you start learning like that, your life gonna be like, you're gonna mess up so many things. If you start like drink and drive, like if you learn like social anxiety, if you have to impress social media, like social network, so this is too much pressure, you're gonna start having anxiety. You never gonna be like, they never gonna be. Social media is like kind of like also like kind of fake information, wrong information, right? So be smart on that, right? And then number 8, jumping from job to job. So if you keep on like jumping job to job, it's gonna be like not look professional. You're gonna be like end up like keep on changing mind. If you think like that's gonna be better, that's gonna be better, it's never gonna be better. You have to, wherever you are, what type of job you are doing right now, you have to make it better, right? So just try to stick with the one job, whatever you like, whatever but whatever you choose your job, just try to do your best. Do it your best, give your 100% to make it perfect, right? So that's very important. And another thing, number 9, the last one, committing to the wrong partner or surrounding yourself with loser. So if you are like spending your time with a loser, why they don't inspire you to grow, right? They're gonna inspire you like wrong way, not the right way. So these are the certain numbers. You guys gonna make a mistakes in your early 20s. So if you want to be the if you want to make a best life, best career, best health, best mental health, just be in a discipline, be keep your exercise, basic exercise, eat healthy, right? Learn so many knowledge, yeah, and then listen to your parents. That's all for today. Hope you're gonna like this video. If you like this video, please help me to like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. You guys have a nice day. We'll see you again.